Athleticism, and I think this is going to be a fireworks fight.
Me too. Me too. Both of these guys bring some really impressive skills. And again, you know, 50% of the best fight ever in SEL history is in the cage right now.
Please make welcome Nasty.
He's got a good opponent, you know, so I think
No doubt.
this is, it's awesome to see too on these first fights that the skill level so high. For our first three.
Punch with you.
Good. You see them kind of feeling out their game a little bit. It's already kind of said that Paul knows he's going to have to counter that speed.
Yes.
And paying attention, and he's got the experience to do that.
Big right hand from Nate Cortez. Another one.
Nice right hand to the body.
Yeah.
Paul looks relaxed. He switches his stance there. Give him a different little look.
That's really the part that I'm always, and I said it earlier in the first fight, it's always what I'm impressed with the most is the mental clarity and the way to relax. The way our fighters in Colorado are able to relax. Big takedown there from Nate Cortez. Showing some power.
They did a great job getting in Paul against the cage. Paul dropped his hips, changed that, and once Nate got his hands locked, that takedown was set up for success, you know?
Yep. I love the way he stepped through in between the legs of Paul and was able to get that leverage to come up.
Great job staying on there. He went for the takedown. He went for the showtime.
Yeah, he did. He sure did.
But great job changing. He's kind of recognizing that Paul's getting out, and he's going and changing a step sooner. So as he sees Paul's about to go out, he's throwing backhands. He's changing that attack.
I don't know. This is their school, though.
Really nice to see him blend it all together.
And that speaks to his journey. That's what we talked about. That's really the journey of Nate Cortez, and you and I had a chance to call his fight, really.
Absolutely.
So look where he's come.
And it's great to see his coaches giving him boxing experience. Training at Easton's, you got exposure to the best jiu-jitsu in the state, maybe even the whole country.
Agreed.
And to see that, going to boxing, going to jiu-jitsu, putting it together in MMA, his coaches look like they're doing a great job bringing him along at the right time.
And he looks different, doesn't he? He looks like
one of
he's
these stools. They need another
oozing
stool
with
over
confidence now.
there. They got a blue stool and they got a stool right there.
He does, you know, he don't see
they got
out in his game.
Yeah, they got a blue stool right over
See
there.
a little hip there. Looks like he caught his face going down on that sprawl. That's the first time we've kind of seen a flinch out of him.
Some door guy had the fucking stool. The fucking door guy.
He's good.
10-second clacker.
There it is, Bob. The door guy was sitting on it. Sorry, bro.
Very technical first round, huh?
No,
Really,
these
they're
guys
playing with
blue
you
stool.
see him touching hands like that. they're playing with their range. They're trying to set up their range. Paul's keeping that out there to see. He knows that he's got a speed advantage, that Nate's got a speed advantage on him. And Nate keeps that busy so Paul can't set on his counter.
Yeah, and I'm going to look for Paul, especially now in the second round. Now he's had a chance to kind of taste and understand a little bit what Nate brings to the table. I'm going to look for Paul to kind of bring that counter game into this right now. And I'm actually going to look for Nate to kind of bump up the speed and bump up the offense right now. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'd like to see Paul finishing with kicks, you know. I'd like to see him as Nate's getting a step out on him, finish off with that kick, try to slow him down by hitting those legs.
Yeah.
You know, bigger, or faster, more athletic guy, you start kicking their legs early on in that fight.
That's the equalizer.
Yeah, that third round, their speed's not as quick.
Yeah, agreed, 100%.
Both look ready to go.
Both look in fantastic shape, by the way.
Yeah, what an energy boost. You see Pat in Paul's corner, you know, you can't help but get fired up when he's in your corner.
Agreed. Big overhand right, lands for Lucero. Nate Cortez showing some beautiful footwork and fantastic defense. You see those hands coming up like that? Just beautiful.
Yeah, and you see him adjusting those shots. You're seeing them coming a little bit before they come stepping out. You see Paul, like you said, he's coming forward just a little bit more. He's got that rhythm and his speed a little bit. Feels a little more comfortable getting after it.
Big right hand from Nate Cortez, lands hard on the jaw. But Lucero showing that ungodly toughness that he's got.
Nice switch hook there. Step forward, off that hook. Definitely looked like that hook rocked him a little bit, but you see Paul made a good adjustment.
Yep.
You don't see a whole lot of effects from it right now.
Beautiful liver kick right there from Nate Cortez as a Superman punch comes right off the cage for Nate. Big Chuck Liddell overhand right from Paul Lucero.
Yeah, he's doing that he's stepping with it to make up that distance, to try to get in as Nate's pulling back. Did a really good job at, you know, he could bring it a little straighter, but he's doing that to bridge that gap and to make up for Nate's speed, the speed advantage that he has on Paul.
And there's those leg kicks that you were talking about, exactly right.
What a good adjustment for Nate being so young to see that Paul's coming forward, makes little adjustments, and then adds some more tools to show him start kicking those legs.
And for those of you watching at home, we've got Paul Lucero with the flag Jayco shorts, and we've got Nate Cortez in the all black here. I'm really impressed with the footwork of Nate Cortez tonight.
Yeah, they both have good footwork. They're a little different styles. I like how Paul's using switching his stance to make up for that gap and that speed difference. But Nate, man, he's light on his feet. He does a great job getting outside of Paul's range and then countering. Kind of seeing it change a little bit as Paul's kind of pushing forward more and Nate's now sitting back and countering.
Really beautiful job of Nate Cortez mixing up body attack, kicking attack, and now we're getting into some grappling exchanges, and he's showing that prowess too.
Very good. Yeah, he made a great adjustment there on that. Yeah, he's really showing that he's attacking that full body.
Yeah.
That's something we haven't seen quite out of Paul yet. I haven't seen any leg kicks. I haven't seen him go after that body.
It looks to me like Paul's really trying to load up on that right hand and trying to get Nate out of there with that one shot, where I think he's going to need to mix up combinations, and I also think he's going to have to mix up levels in order to accomplish that.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, when you have to defend three things like Nate's showing, he's showing leg kicks, body kicks, head kicks, and then he's punched the body, he's punched the head. Still slow him down, show him something else. And you don't have to commit to it. Paul doesn't have to commit to that leg kick. He just has to show something.
Yes.
So there's another level of the game. It's kind of the mind game and timing game. Paul needs Nate to take in more information so that he gets slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, process, meaning be busier, put your opponent on defense. And for Nate, I think that the real key right now is to be offensive. Stay busy. Big action right there as the third and final round underway here, and we're seeing Nate really letting everything go. Hands are going, feet are going, and we're seeing Paul chasing, but lands a beautiful uppercut and a huge right-handed counter from Nate Cortez. And this is really where the speed is kind of showing through for Nate Cortez.
Yeah, and you see that Nate hasn't slowed down at all. He hasn't lost any speed.
And we're seeing Paul right now, Lucero, processing a lot of the offense that Nate's putting on him right now, and it's making him defensive. And there's a takedown right there from Nate Cortez. Very, very strong takedown. Puts him in a fantastic position right in the center of the cage to where he can really inflict some heavy offense right now on Paul Lucero.
Absolutely, and you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see Nate stand back up, and that's just another piece of information that Paul has to be worried about.
That's right.
Every time Nate's went for that takedown, he's got it. And see, Nate's corner's telling him to stand up. He sees an opening, he pushes back in, and he's going after it. You know, Paul's a really hard guy to finish. He's durable, he's tough, he doesn't have much quit in him. And here he's getting good job by Paul Lucero, getting a reversal, getting out, and taking Nate's back.
Exactly what you said, that durability, that fight IQ from the experience that we're seeing right now, never panics regardless. And right now we're looking at Paul Lucero looking to finish Nate Cortez if he can kind of soften him up a little bit or keep those strikes going to where the referee's going to have to stop it. But as of right now, we're seeing Nate Cortez showing some calmness, being able to relax, not panicking, and here's where he's going to show off that submission defense.
Yeah, Paul's got 55 seconds here. I'd like to see him pick up the pace. You know, he's down 2 rounds. He needs to go for it. In my mind, what I see is I show that Nate may be a little bit stunned here. Not stunned mentally, but just kind of like overwhelmed. I was dominating this, and here the guy's on my back. And this is Paul's shot. You know, he needs to go all out. He's got 30 seconds. He needs to be landing strikes nonstop and try to set up that rear naked choke.
And look at the sweep right there from Nate Cortez, reversing and taking top mount right now.
Nice. Very good job.
And now starting with the ground and pound.
He's doing a good job keeping his weight. He's got that seatbelt holding him for when he stands up, and he's really going for strikes. We got 10 seconds left, and great job by Nate looking for that finish. What a performance.
What an evolution in Nate Cortez.
Nice.
And Nate Cortez looking to finish. Beautiful, fantastic fight.
Great fight, great matchup.
Absolutely.
Good matchup. Great job by the referee. You see him there ready, looking always in a good spot for the action. Stops it right on the bell.
Outstanding job from both of these two. Again, a testament to the coaching, a testament to the training partners that they've got, and their ability to think through systems and processes as they're fighting. Beautiful job. Beautiful performance from both these guys, and what an evolution out of both.
Yeah, what an evolution in the sport. You're seeing these guys just being able to process so much information at one time. You know, in the early days, you see guys coming in and they had one discipline. They were either a good wrestler, a good jiu-jitsu guy, a good striker, good boxer, maybe a good kickboxer. And now you're seeing that they're just all putting it together really well. Nate did an awesome job varying his attacks from legs, body, head, to wrestling.
Kicking.
He did an outstanding job.
Agreed, 100%. Tough one to call. I do unofficially, again, I do give this decision to Nate Cortez. I just think that he had more output, and I think that he capitalized in critical positions.
I agree with that, and I think he controlled the pace overall. I think he had a higher land ratio.
That's right.
And looked like he was in control most of the fight.
Agreed, 100%. It'll be interesting to see how this, how the judges saw it, as we're going to go ahead and get Sean Patrick to give us the official announcement. I feel like we overtalked Sean a little bit, but we'll stop doing that while he gives us the official announcement from the judges. Go ahead, Sean, take it away.
There was no blue stool, so just give him that one. Okay, all right. You want a chair?
In the cage after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored about 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Nasty Nate Cortez.
Good call. That was a good call, judges.
Well,
So this one was
outstanding performance from Nate Cortez, gets a unanimous decision.
And over on that side,
I saw the
they are
fight the
right
same way.
here.
I think that Nate was too
Once
much,
they get past the
too
tournament
busy,
over here,
too
it's gonna
powerful
be different.
tonight for
One
Paul
punch,
Lucero.
one at a time.
Absolutely, and his speed was on there. And
Chaos.
you can't just have speed, but his recognition of range.
Yes.
He hit Paul and got out of the way most of the time.
Yeah.
And that was good to see that his attack was coming in and out, and then he was doing most of the hitting and making Paul Lucero miss, which is what you want.
That's right.